Hi everyone, let's take a look at this first question just to get our minds back onto circles. It says find the circumference of a circle that has a radius of 12 centimeters. So what we're going to do is we're going to use card. And they give us that the radius is 12 centimeters. Now, if you've been practicing your circle vocabulary, you know that the diameter goes all the way across and the radius goes halfway across. So if the radius is 12, that means the diameter is 24 centimeters. Now, this is asking for the circumference, which goes with diameter, pi times diameter. Now, if I wanted an exact answer, that means the symbol pi is actually in my answer, so it would be 24 pi. Us mathematicians always like to put the number before we put any variables or symbols, and then I would label it centimeters. So that's my exact answer, but normally we don't leave our answer like that, so I'm actually going to type it on my calculator. 24 times pi, and then I'm going to round it. 75.398. So I'm going to round it up to 40 centimeters. Okay? So that's how we do that first one. Now I'd like to take a look at number 2. This one says, find the area of a circle that has a diameter of 34 inches. Do it in red this time. Start with card. Now my friend over at Eagle Ridge, Miss Sletton, she has this cool trick when you're doing your vocabulary words. The diameter actually makes up part of the D. If I switch colors, you can see that more. So the diameter makes a D with the circle. So that's kind of a cool trick to remember. So I label 34 inches. That means the radius would be half that distance. 34 divided by 2 is 17 inches. And I know that the radius goes with the area. So pi times 17 squared. So if I wanted an exact answer, I would take 17 times 17, which is 289 pi, and then I would label it inches squared. So that's my exact answer. It has the symbol in my answer. If I wanted the rounded answer, I'd actually take 289 times pi, which is 907.92 inches squared. Okay. Shrink that down, and now let's take a look at our final question. Find the area and circumference of a circle that has a radius of 3.5 millimeters. So this is a very tiny circle. C-A-R-D. The radius is 3.5 millimeters. Think about your circle radius. So the diameter would be 2 of those, or 7 millimeters. The radius I use for area, the diameter I use for circumference, both of my formulas start with pi. Area is pi times r squared. And the circumference is pi times the diameter. If I wanted my exact answers, then I just take care of the numerical part. So 3.5 times 3.5 is 12.25 pi millimeters squared. That's my exact answer. If I want that as a rounded decimal, 12.25 times pi on my calculator, I get 38.48 millimeters squared. And then for circumference, they always just put the number first. So pi times 7, if I left that as exact, it would just be 7 pi millimeters. Or if I wanted to round it, 7 times pi is 21.99 millimeters.